Well, it's about darn time, huh? Okay. I gave you a minute now. Okay. That's right. Gave you almost 2 minutes. That's right. Okay. Did you guys see the debate? I just got through watching the debate and I'm all hyped up, okay? Been running around. I just got through watching the debate and then the fact checking on CNN. Okay. I got clothes in the wash and I just thought I would, feels good on my scalp. Okay, so let me brush my hair up. Woo. Hey, Starlane, DJ. Oh, you get, oh yeah. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, okay? You know what? I came in on the end of the debate, okay? I thought it was going to start later than it did. But anyway, I came in on the last 30 minutes. I thought it was a better debate, okay? I'm glad they did the mute button. Yes, because it's irritating when someone's constantly interrupting. And I'm glad somebody spoke about the issues that, let me see, like the one he did on the fracking. I don't even know what fracking is. But anyway, the one he did on the fracking, I appreciate him answering the freaking question, okay? I appreciate him explaining, okay, how they were going to do what they were going to do. And that's my problem with a lot of these debates, these politicians. They don't want to answer the question. And I don't like that. And they both sides do it, okay? And they avoid giving you a straight answer. I don't like that because to me that seems kind of shanky. If you are running for the biggest job in the United States and they ask you a freaking question and you're going to run around the world, okay, and not give a straight answer. I mean, come on. It's like you don't have a plan. You say you have one, but that doesn't sound like one to me. So I appreciated it. The fracking, the oil drilling and stuff like that, okay. And my thing was, okay, regardless, people, he was talking about, oh, that's what you said on fracking. Well, they went and fact checked it, okay. And they said that he did take the stance, but when they played the tape, he didn't take the stance because he didn't say that, okay? He said something in lines of that, but he didn't say that he approved of the fracking or whatever the dispute was. But anyway, nevertheless, they had so many wrong answers with Donald Trump, okay? Wow, he just got up there and just lied like a cheap rug, yes. But anyway, oh, sheesh. Now I didn't broke these glasses. Oh, I gotta, oh, okay. I don't have my, oh, this ain't gonna work, y'all. My lens came out. Well, what happened was the little screw came, it's in there, but it came loose. So that leaves my lens vulnerable, okay? And I got so many glasses, okay? Give me a minute. I'll come up with another pair. Ain't it? Okay. They just not in here, but yes, let me get me another pair. I guess it's the oil drilling. Yes. Okay. But I come up here to give some updates and run my mouth after I see them running their mouth. How about that? Okay, but let me get my glasses. That's right. Oh, what can happen now? Hey, you guys, I'm vacuuming, okay? And it's working out pretty good. Oh, That's right. All that kitty litter that was on the floor is gone. Okay. Yes. Let me now what, oh, here it is. Let me take this thing home before it gets caught again. That's right. Come on, let's bring it on home. Here we go. Bring that sucker home. Oh, I gotta move. Okay. You can't get in there. There we go. Okay, people. Yes. Okay. Biden didn't respond to the, I didn't see that part. Okay. And as a matter of fact, they showed a clip with Trump. They showed a clip with Trump talking about he was the least racist person in the room. All he could see is dark. I'm like, now what was that? What was that supposed to mean? Okay, I caught that part. Yes. So what was the question about the black man in the prisons? And the thing about this is a question like that, okay, really doesn't get to me as far as what your answer is going to be, because as far as black men being in the prisons has been going on way before, okay, the Obama administration, way before the Trump administration, okay, and with the coronavirus going on now. Okay, and is that what you're talking about? The virus in the prisons is, I don't know. Anyway, okay, but it's not at the top of my list. Okay, but anyway, oh, let me tell you, I got on some glasses. Hopefully they'll last because these are broke too. Now let me show you something before I get into it. Okay, tomorrow I'm off. Okay, and I will be playing Family Feud. Woo! Okay, I purchased this platinum edition. I haven't opened it yet. We will be playing Family Feud. Now, if you haven't played Family Feud with this channel before, come on in. It's fun. It really is. Okay. But this is a platinum edition. And I've also discovered they have different editions of the Family Feud. So we're going to see what this contains. We know it's got the scoreboard, but we're just more about the first 7 answers, okay, the most popular answers on the board. That's what our interest is. So I just want to let you know, be there or be square, because we will be playing Family Feud Saturday evening, because I have to work tomorrow. So we'll be playing it Saturday evening, okay? Now, she laying on the bed. Oh, child. Okay, so I just let you know, yes, and I will leave it out so I can see it and I won't forget. Okay, now I also wanted to do an update, just a quick update on Tim Norman. Okay, now there's really no big news that you haven't really, well, maybe that you haven't already heard on him. Okay, there's bits and pieces being added to the puzzle. Okay, I even read the piece where okay. Now, when we started off earlier in this one, I said she gonna change her story. She has changed the story to what was it? She changed the story because she's saying that she said that he gave her money. Now, this is prior to them going out there. What did she say? Oh, she changed the story that she said that Tim's boys. Tim told his boys that Andre stole the $200,000 and his boys wanted to get up on him. Okay. Now she changed the story to She changed the story to Tim gave her $10,000, okay, because he wanted her to locate Andre so that he could talk to him. Okay, now that just implements him a little more, but I'm just saying, okay, that's not the story she was singing a few months ago. Now she's saying that he had given her the money so that she could locate him because he wanted to talk to Andre about the missing $200,000. Okay. Then, right. Then the judge denied him bail, which we kind of suspected. Okay. I mean, especially, okay, with them talking about this man doing insurance fraud, to talk about he's got $1 million policy out on his mama. Now, I don't know if she's part of this or whatever she could be. I wouldn't be surprised if she knew about this, but that's not the point. Okay, that's a risk. And then talk about he gonna go home and stay with his mama in St. Louis. Oh no, okay, nah. Okay, so they denied his bail. They said he is a risk, and due to the fact that he's got a record, okay? He's got violence, okay? Because I think Janae, okay, here we go with Janae. Janae apparently has suffered domestic abuse from Tim. And I kind of figured that because of things that went down on the show, okay? Things that went down on the show. And that's right after she had the baby, where she looked like she was fleeing, okay? Because she came to Miss Robbie's, okay? And Tim, and I know Tim wanted to snatch the baby out of her hands because the baby she had he was in the infant carrier. I know he wanted to snatch that out of her hands, but they were on camera. Okay, so I figured it was something going on there. Okay, but I believe she's saying she suffered domestic violence, okay, hands-on domestic violence from him. However, she never called the police and she never filed a report. Okay, so no, he couldn't stay with me either. Okay, yeah, and I'm pretty sure people aren't stupid. Okay, we think alike. Okay, I'm gonna save his mother. Okay. I'm going to save his mother the dilemma of having to choose between her life and her son's and keep him in jail. So she don't even have to make the decision on if Tim is going to stay with her. Because I'm pretty sure he was going to stay in her, I don't know, her timeshare or the family vacation home in some other city in St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know, but the judge saved her that dilemma, okay? Because I know that he probably thought, now if the man that killed his nephew on some insurance fraud, I'm pretty sure the mama wouldn't want him coming stay there with her, okay? She may not say that, but come on, common sense. So that is the little tidbit on Mr. Norman so far. They're really not saying anything on Terica, and I believe because she is the key witness in this drama. You do not believe Miss Robbie said what? Now don't misquote me. I didn't say Miss Robbie said anything. Okay, I'm saying so she don't have to choose or say anything in regards to him staying with her or staying somewhere else. Now, what are you talking about? Because the judge just got the statements that they made and the paperwork that they handed her, and she said she's going to go over the paperwork and she's going to come back with her decision at another time. So what is it that you don't believe Miss Robbie said? Okay, so anyway, while I'm waiting on your reply, Karen Davis, Okay. While I'm waiting on the reply. Okay. Honey, I'm totally aware. I know you guys are too, probably, okay, of this beef sector. This beef sector and what's going on in the beef sector. Okay. Every week is something. And, you know, they got to drum up something, okay, for views. However, I believe this is really coming to a head here. This is really coming to a head. Um, the word on the curb, okay, is they're talking about some racist. Some guy is racist on here, and they're accusing each other of dealing, working with this racist, okay, and they're saying that's right. I agree with you. Okay, Sunshine, what is it? Okay, now what do you agree with? Okay, now I am saying that I do not believe Miss Robbie said he could stay with her. No, I don't know what she said. I don't know if she said he could stay with her or not. We don't know that. All we're doing is saying what they put in the report and they hand it to the judge. Now, I don't know if Miss Robbie said it, because like we were talking about before, she probably was sitting in court and she probably, when they said, well, he could stay with he would be staying with his mother, she might have looked like, you know, I didn't say that. I don't know what she said. It didn't say that she said anything. It just said that his mother lives there. He can stay with his mother. He's got all his family members, a big positive environment, okay, of family members that he could be staying with in St. Louis, okay, as far as giving him bail. But no, she didn't say anything about whether he could stay there or not. No. And I'm saying that the judge probably denied the bail so he could just save her of having to even come and make that decision. Okay, so now we're on to the racism. Now, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm just gonna be honest. This is my opinion, and I'm gonna be honest, okay, because I be watching, and it doesn't matter who I watch, because I watch a little bit of everybody. And me is the way I see it is, okay, what they're talking about is some races, and they're working with the races. And then he came and he said he got receipts on a certain person, and he showed the receipts and woo, woo, woo. And then the person committed to their channel showing their emails, which to me was BS, because I'm looking at the emails. You know, you got to be careful about showing your stuff, people, okay? And trying to prove something. You don't have anything to prove to anybody here on YouTube. Okay. And sometimes you tell on yourself, trying to get out of whatever it is you're trying to get out of. And they showed emails, and I see in the emails, because I don't care who she wrote to, I'm seeing identifiable names within the email that these person, I'm gonna call this as the YouTube terms, okay? As the YouTube terms. But I see emails, correspondence going back between certain people. And I also see emails about certain people. You just see, so I'm just a messenger, okay? I don't know if anybody else noticed it, but I noticed that. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, did I? Oh, okay, yes, boo-boo. And I have a question. Is there a beef sector on YouTube that does not dox? Because if there isn't, they need to create one. They need to create a beef sector that doesn't dox. You can beef. But when you start getting people's personal records and just playing downright dirty, that's just evil. And it has no place here on the YT, I would think. Okay. But anyway. Right. You know, you can't be around somebody you don't trust, even if it's your kids. You don't want to be bothered with that. I don't want to hear the lies. I don't want to hear you talking in circles. I don't want, because see, that takes your energy. That absorbs your energy. It really does. And your mental energy. Ooh, I don't know who Tim would be. I don't know who Tim would be staying with. Okay. But here's the thing. Okay. In a court of law, and you got your lawyer, he gonna ask you what's available, and he's gonna make the best plea that he can make to get you out of jail. And if that don't work, we go to plan B. Believe me, there's a plan B. Okay. His plan B is no bail. He stay in jail. He already there. Okay. See, so that's what that is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what he said. You can tell the judge is not gonna, he's not gonna verify. Now, here's the thing. Unless she wrote a letter to the judge that he would be staying with, residing with her, okay, until the next court date, blah, blah, blah. And they made that public. Then we could say she said something. But other than that, they didn't speak about it. So all we could do is assume. Hey, Summer Breeze. Okay. So as I was saying on this sector, so they're talking about the races. Okay. I just giving my tidbits on. I'm happy with the judge's decision too. I am. And I was pretty confident that the judge was going to deny the bail. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You went through what I would call elaborate means to do what you did, what you have been accused of. You went through elaborate means to hide your crime and not be detected. And not only to hide the crime, but to even commit the crime in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not going to fly to another state and pay somebody $10,000, okay, and have you killed behind some money that was stolen that wasn't even mine, okay? He don't know who took it, okay? And then he was going to take a lie detector test, and he dead before he could even do that. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm very happy with his decisions too, because too, if Miss Robbie did not say anything, okay, I'm pretty sure that she didn't want to make that decision, okay? And I'm glad she did not have to. I really am, okay? Because how can you sleep at night? And the thing about it is, I'm pretty sure she's aware of the evidence. They said they have so much evidence. And that might be too why they're going through what they're going through, okay? And we're not going to leak this evidence. We're keeping it private, blah, 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 because we got what do you call it? Signed, sealed, delivered case, okay? So we think. And we don't want anything messing it up, okay? You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, they got this so-called racist running around YouTube and accusing each other of having dealings with this racist, raising a petition to get the racist off of YouTube. Now, here's my thing, okay? I've been watching, and I ain't just been watching one certain person. I've been watching everybody. Well, not everybody, but a lot of the people. I've been watching the people who's included in this little beef here. I've been watching them. Okay, how about that? And I'm gonna tell you right now, okay, the accused and the accused and the accuser, as far as I'm concerned, correct me if I'm wrong, they're all guilty. Because I'm just listening to this, and I'm listening to people talk, and I'm just like, now, I could have swore I was watching such and such channel a few months ago when they stated on video that they were working with this so-called racist to get information or whatever they're doing on whoever in this sector, in that sector. Okay. And I'm telling you, I've heard it from plenty of people about this particular person. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. So There's one person saying that they didn't have no dealings, and I've heard it come out their mouth. And there's another person accusing them, and I heard them come out their mouth, and they had the person on their TV channel. You know, this is BS. This is BS. Okay, this is BS. But my point is, aside from all that, you can't. Well, you can because they've done it. Okay, but you really can't get on and blast a person as being a racist when you've blasted your own self, calling white people or other people racist names, calling your own people racist names, and saying racist stuff about, you know, and that's what I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. You can't sit up here and get mad at somebody for calling you a black bitch if you're calling them a white bitch. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm seeing. I am seeing it all over, all up in the sector. Okay. I'm seeing this. And I mean, these people, when we say hypocrites, I mean, honey, these are narcissistic. These people are no joke. These people are no joke. They can't be wrong. Everything they say or do is right. If they get caught in it, they make up an excuse that sounds cool to them. And if you don't say anything about it, you don't call them about it, they're going to keep on going, okay, talk past it. So this is the only place that I find, really one of the only places that I find that you can talk about everybody else and yourself. This is the place where you talk about everybody else and you're talking about yourself at the same damn time. Yeah. So in other words, you call so-and-so a racist, okay, and you're calling yourself a racist too because you've done it. Yeah, you've done it. Yeah. Okay. Blows my mind. Okay. And what hypocrite, it's sad to see grown people belittle themselves to nothing. Okay. And it's getting to the point where a lot of people are not watching. It's the same old stuff. Now they got new players in the game. I see y'all quiet. Y'all listening, huh? I must be saying something. Okay. I see now there's certain people I see that will drag. Okay. Drag and roast, but there's not too many of them in the B sector. They're not dragging and roasting. All they're doing is putting the person down, insulting their worldly possessions like they have so much more, okay? You know what I'm saying? It really, and here's the thing, okay? This stuff is public. This is public, okay? And when you do these things, you don't know what's going to be down the road for you. Okay, you don't know what's going to drop in your lap that you can benefit from or whatever. And that these little sectors, these little YouTube videos is going to come back to haunt you. I'm telling you. That's why they was telling people about YouTube, okay, and social media sites and about going on social media sites and stuff like that, okay. They were telling people about that years ago, okay, about doing that and making these accounts and stuff like that and giving, you know, even saying that you even have a YouTube account, telling people, because word gets around. You'd be surprised. Just like y'all sit there and be sneaky, so do these people you talk to. Don't even say nothing, okay? Get your channel name, and they sitting up there watching you. It's going to come back to bite you in the butt. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's going to come back to bite you in the butt. Okay. You may get that job of a lifetime. Okay. Or that job you've always been trying to get, or maybe it just may fall in your lap. Okay. This is going to come back to haunt you. It's going to come back to haunt you. My talking is fun, huh? Okay, I'm serious. Okay, Clay Rags, I'm serious, and yeah. hmm And then, so that's what the beef is now on the YouTube streets about the man is a racist and accusing somebody of working with the man. And I believe the accuser has worked with the man as well, because anything you do with the person, okay, you're working with them. Okay? Doesn't matter. I don't want to hear no excuses. Oh, he was on my channel because that's working with him. Same thing. Same thing. And y'all pointing fingers. Ooh, but y'all do that all the time. So this shouldn't be no big deal. But you know what? But they've been doing it. And it's an ugly look. Okay. Some of these people are not all that attractive. So, okay, you should be nice. I could see a drag in a roast, okay? But the stuff you got, and then they're like, oh, and I'm not using maliciously. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Just you putting it, you're in the beef sector and you're putting that information. And then, oh, wait a minute. Let us not get to getting someone's information or photo or whatever, okay, and passing it to somebody else. And maybe, I don't know, they could pass it to somebody else too. Let's say that. Let's say it goes around the whole circle until somebody finally says, you know what, I'm going to put it out there, right? Oh, well, I didn't dox you. They did. Yes, you did. If you sent the information to anybody, okay, except for Jesus Christ, that's a dox, baby. That's a dox. Okay, that's a dox. Say, you see what I'm saying? That's a dox. I don't care if it goes around to the person around through 10 people. Okay, everybody that passed it doxed them. Okay, see what I'm saying? And then it's put out on public display. So don't sit up here and say, I doxed you because I just forward the information. You shouldn't be forwarding people's private information. What's wrong with you? I wouldn't be surprised if some of this stuff, these people, the FBI or whatever, they like to sit and collect evidence. They want you to be secure. They don't want you to lean on to they know anything or this or whatever. They want you to feel secure in your wrongdoings. That's how they get a lot of criminals. They will dox. How about that? They will dox you for years. Okay? To collect enough evidence on you to show a pattern, to show a behavior. Yes, okay. But I ain't the person to talk, and you didn't hear this from me. Yes, and the denial is unbelievable. That's narcissistic. That's narcissistic. Okay. I also see people using the same techniques that another person has used and say they're not using their techniques. Boy, this shit, boy, you couldn't get away with this on TV. You couldn't get away with this on TV. Only on YouTube, because you couldn't get away with this. The BS, that's why it's on YouTube. It ain't go. You can't. You got to put another spin on it if you want to get it to TV. Okay, you see what I'm saying? These people don't even know a come up when they see it. Okay, and because they're so busy, a barrel of crabs. Okay, they kill each other trying to get on top of each other's head. Okay, these people, if they see a come up, they don't see it as a come up. They see it as somebody else coming up. And they are going to try to clobber you and just nasty. Woo, wee, dirty. Woo, wee. Some people had to leave the chat. They couldn't take that. Had to leave the chat. Couldn't take that. But just downright dirty. Okay. And oh, I have a clear conscience when I sleep at night. Well, if that's the case, something ain't right with you. That you just raised an important point right there. I sleep good at night. Okay, that's important. People, and they say a lot and they tell a lot on themselves, and I see that they have much more views than they have viewers, subscribers, and that's usually the case. Okay, that's usually the case, but on their thing, it's like, I got you tickled. But it's just, okay. I had a boss. He used to say, okay, because I had this one boss. He was an assistant manager, okay, and he used to come in the store. He'd be high. He would come barefoot, girl, okay, and he'd get the blower and be blowing the parking lot in broad daylight, rush hour at the gas station. And the manager would say, unbelievable. He used to crack me up when he said that. So he would, the assistant manager would come. His name was Tim. He would come in and he said, he came up to me one day. You know, I didn't know the situation behind him. You know, I'm just a cashier. But he said, Anna, did you see Tim? And I said, yeah, he came in. He said, where's he at? I said, oh, well, shoot, he stayed about an hour and he left. He said he left. Unbelievable. That used to crack me up. Okay. Oh, well, come to find out that apparently he's giving him another chance, and he said, I'm coming to work, and blah, blah, blah. He came in for an hour, and then he left. He was supposed to come and stay, but he came in for the outside. You know, I'm just like, I didn't know, but anyway, it was so funny. And that's what this sector, you know, when you're sitting there watching it, I know people are saying to themselves, unbelievable, okay? At the BS they be saying. You're talking about, you can only talk about yourself and others at the same time in this sector, okay? And they do it so well, okay? It's come to the point that everything they say now, all you do is compare their own notes with what they're saying, okay? You compare it to them, because you know that they said the same thing about whoever they saying it about, and that person said it about them, and woo, woo, woo. Oh, and let us not say, okay, I don't talk like that. I don't say this, okay, and because I don't say this, and you do, there's a difference, okay? Yeah, there is a difference, but the thing about it is, you said the same damn thing. Oh my God. Freaking believable, unbelievable. I'm telling you, people, okay, the foolery, these folks, okay, they got me so mind blown. I'm watching the monkeys, okay, swing from the trees. The monkeys swing from the trees, and they little bitty babies, and how they live, so I could get a break. Unbelievable. That's right, unbelievable. Let them tell it. And they just go around and around and around, and they just do this and that. And then ain't nobody got no beat. Okay, so you know it gets real quiet. Okay, so it gets real quiet. But the weekend is coming up. Gotta have some beef for the weekend. Okay. It never fails. Somebody gonna pull some BS out their ass, okay, and everybody gonna run with it, okay, for that weekend. Sometimes I wonder, are they all in it? Do they call each other and say, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna pull up this, and woo woo woo? Do we have some talking points on this? I mean, they might as well. They might as well have a Zoom meeting. Okay, wait a minute, okay. They have a Zoom meeting, and they all gonna be filming each other. Everybody gonna be filming because you know they sneaky. Okay, so everybody gonna have the same receipts. How about that? Everybody gonna have the same receipts, but I'm gonna tell you what they gonna do. They gonna break the receipts up. This is what they do. They're going to break the receipts up, and they're going to show certain portions of the same receipt. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Okay, brilliant. And everybody's going to be running around all weekend, and the YouTube streets once again are hot. Yeah, that's what happens. And I'm like, wait, and I searched, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be sitting in the cut, okay, watching the foolery. Oh, wait a minute, let me check this channel. Let me check so-and-so's channel. Let me check that. You ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't got nothing. What y'all gonna give us for the weekend? I know I gotta see what lie you gonna come up with now. What foolery are you gonna come up? And then again, eventually that'll play out. You know how it goes. That'll play out. But my goodness gracious. Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you see the person in the chat? Okay, carrying bones. So-and-so on their channel just went live, okay, and called you this and that and said, yo, okay, wait. What did the racists do? The racists peed on somebody's picture. Peeing on somebody's picture, and you still doing business with them. Oh my God, you pee on my mama, or you pee on my picture. I'm not having dealings with you because something ain't right with you, okay? Something funny going on, okay? And I don't want nothing to do with it. Okay, tomfoolery. Uncle tomfoolery, okay? Uncle tomfoolery. And then, okay. Yeah, they saying the same thing. Yeah. And then they, I guess they in a clique now. Okay, so they be in a clique. They're so obsessed with their own clique. Okay, some of them, not all of them. Okay, but they're so narcissistic. Okay, that if anybody says anything in the chat that they don't like, block. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, bitch. I'm just like, dang. Okay. And we just keep on, okay. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd be like, dang. Okay, somebody in the chat can't say nothing in the chat. Can't ask a question, okay? Because if you ask a question, they're going to question you about the question. And then they're not going to answer. They're going to block you. Oh, man. It's just a hot mess. It's just a hot mess, okay? Just a hot mess. Don't nobody want, ain't nobody, and see, it's not that people are scared to say something. Some people are. But it's the fact that I believe the majority of people do not have time to sit up here and get into a back and forth with somebody that they don't even know from a can of paint. Okay, from a can of paint. These people are talking to each other, taping conversations, screenshotting emails so that they can use against the person that they in cahoots with. You'll never get anywhere like that. You'll never get anywhere. Okay, now they're doing the panels. They're doing the panels. Now I'm going to tell you about the panels. Now the panels are cool to do sometimes, okay? But you got to do your own channel. Your channel needs to be your channel, not with a bunch of people on here, okay? Oh, especially when they get to talking and fighting, okay? And yeah, oh my goodness, and talking back and forth, and you can't hear the story. Okay, I say the story as in a lie. You can't hear the lie that's being presented, okay? Oh my God. I'm telling you folks, okay? We seen it right before our eyes, and we're all like, unbelievable. Okay, so you're calling the racist man a racist at the same time you're being racist. Okay? Oh my God. See, this is yeah, but here's the good news. You can save a bunch of money if you switch to Geico. And that's a lie. And you did hear it from me. Yes. I am telling you, people, okay, you can't make this stuff up, okay? Say, if you make this stuff up, that's content. That's content. And you know, you should be able, and that's another thing. You should be able, you, the person, the channel, the content creator should be able to support their platform themselves. That's the whole thing, having your channel and stuff like that. Okay, girl. Okay, you should be able to support your platform yourself. There's a lot of people. Matter of fact, there's a lot of these Tasha K, T.S. Madison, who else? There's a lot of people on here beefing that are on their own channel. They're on their own channel. Okay. If they do go over to someone's channel to do an interview, it's only sometimes, it's not all the time. They ain't got all these people fighting back and forth on the panel. Okay. They can hold that content. You see what I'm saying? You need to be able to hold your content, okay? And they can't hold their content. Why? Because they ain't got shit to talk about unless they talking about some bullshit. Okay, that's what that is. Say, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me give you an example of holding your own content. Okay, holding your own content is let's say you create a makeup video, okay, a hairstyling video. Maybe you're gonna do a cooking video, okay. Now they have people doing devotionals and Bible excerpts from the Bibles, okay, the Psalms and stuff. You see what I'm saying? And you got this person on here doing this content and you're watching it. They are holding their own. They are holding their own. A lot of people on here in this beef sector, they've got so much BS going on, they cannot hold their own content. Okay? But there's help on the way, because I'm going to tell you how you can hold your own content. How you hold your own content, okay, is, I just gave you an example. But, you know, these people in the beef sector, they're not doing hair videos and makeup videos, okay? Right? But they can hold content by not making the videos so long, okay? A short live, a short regular video where they're telling you something, whether it be about another person. I'm going to tell you who does that. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Okay, at the same time the name is gonna come out, somebody else's name came to me too. Okay, let me tell you who holds. That's right, she said it, but you can't understand cat, so I'm gonna have to translate. James Caldwell. James Caldwell. Let me see. I think Duchess Kelly Love. Timothy Blaine. Jay Wilson. Now, these people will hold their own content. They have their content and they can hold an audience, okay? And they can, matter of fact, they've gotten so used to it, they can hold a content for an hour, 2 hours. They sure can. Now, that's creating content. That's holding your own. That's holding your platform, okay? But there's a lot of people on here that are so full of it, they can't hold, they can't hold water. Some of them can't hold water. Then you got the newbies that's latching on to the other people and they're letting them latch on. So I'm thinking it's a setup. They introducing a new person without introducing a new person. Oh, we got somebody, you know, welcome them to the beef sector and woo, 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 show them how it goes, show them some love. No, they can't do that. Amon Wiggins, Stormy Monroe, okay, yeah. Right, they can hold a conversation, okay? They can hold an audience because they have something to tell you. They have something to tell you, okay? These people really are not telling you anything. It's just repeated. They're jumping off of somebody else's BS. And I say BS. And when I say BS, is that whatever the situation that happens to be, like the races, there's going to be a bunch of people piggybacking off of that. Okay. Piggybacking. That's what it's called. Piggybacking. Okay. Off of that. They can't come. And then, wait a minute now. Okay. Let me hold up. I've seen some people that do come to the platform that try to bring some info on their platform. They do try to hold it, okay? But here's the thing, okay? They caught up in the views. They caught up in the clicks and the views. See, because you getting all that, you know, you usually don't get as much, what do they call it? Cash App and super chats. I wanted to say supersonic, but super chats. Okay, so they get super chats and stuff like that, you know. And these people are caught up in it. They caught up in it. They caught up in them clicks. They caught up in that money. See what I'm saying? So I see that some people have actually made content and the views were way down, way down. Well, it was more like a realistic aspect, but the views are really down. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just mind my business, okay? And yeah, and so that lets you know. Two is the what would you call it? The interest, the interest of your audience. Okay, they're more interested in beefing, and these people know they're lying. They don't care. They don't care. That's why that's why some of them have the platform they have, because they have these, what do they call them? What do they call them? Trolls? Oh, you know what? Check this out. Okay, let me get me a soda or something. Okay, on this one, because I ain't mentioning no names, but I'm finna ask. Man, let me get me a soda. Woo, child. Yes. Okay. Now, give me a sip. I need to give me some more caffeine. Now, check this out. I ain't gonna mention no names, okay? Because that would be some shit there. But anyway, you know how they be talking about people be buying what are they buying? Views, buying subscribers. You've heard of that here on YouTube? I've heard of it here and there. They say people do that. I didn't know you do that. I bought subscribers on not on YouTube. I didn't buy subscribers on YouTube. I started from zero, okay? But I bought subscribers before. This is when it first came out, and these were real subscribers, okay? I don't know how they did it, but I was able to buy it, and they try to mess with me now, but they can't really mess with me, okay? Right, because they got all this fake stuff out now. This was way years ago on the social media. Well, by the time they didn't finish filtrating my butt, okay? They all real now. But no, these are legitimate subscribers that I had bought. It was guaranteed. Okay, they can't do that now. So anyway, nah, no copy. Don't remind me, girl, to get my copy, honey. Okay, say, okay, and get some water. But anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. They, a certain person, I've only heard one, maybe two, but one person I've heard accused multiple times of buying subscribers, buying views, okay? So anyway, there's this place called Social Blade, okay? Social Blade is a place where you can go and you can see people, how much money they make on a social platform, how many subscribers that they have on that platform, and different analytics, okay? You can see the analytics of that person's social media. Okay, if I don't want to go too fast for you, sunshine, okay? But check it out. So I've been knowing about Social Blade for years. Yes, I have an account there, okay? And so anyway, I checking out some people's account. Checking out some people's account on Social Blade, okay? And see if their subscriber count matches up with, what they're showing. I could just feel y'all like, yeah, and well, I found this one person in particular who has been accused a couple of times. And I think they even mentioned about Social Blade. I think they mentioned it about how, that information isn't accurate. And I'm thinking to myself at the time they said it, okay, well, yours is the only one I find that's not accurate. Yes. As a matter of fact, your subscriber count is off by thousands. And I'm wondering, okay, I'm like, well, why? Okay, and so I'm looking at the subscriber count, popular people here on the B sector, okay. I just look it up, okay, and they match. Okay. Now I know the money is now, and here's another thing. I looked up myself. Of course, I looked up myself. Okay. The lifetime views are accurate. The subscriber counts are accurate. The only thing that was off, okay, was how much money they made. Okay. So I don't know how that gets counted or what, because even my money that I make on YouTube, or at the time, because it fluctuates. Maybe that's why. Okay, it was off. It was way off. Okay, but everything else matched to the T. Okay, but this one person. Well, it's not that they have more views than subscribers. Okay. What it is they have a higher subscriber count than they have on Social Blade. And then the only one, and I just look like, wait a minute, okay. So I ain't one to talk, and you didn't hear it from me. So you can do your homework, because I know there's bone carriers in the background. Okay, you go on over there and find out who it is, because you shouldn't be shouldn't take you that long. Okay, but as you go through the numbers, I'm pretty sure you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, on Social Blade, you can just, and you hit on that person's numbers, it'll tell you their lifetime views. Tasha K, yeah, you can do Tasha K, but no, she's not one of them. No, these are not the popular. These are not popular ones like Tasha K and T.S. Madison. Nah. You got to go down. You got to come way down. Okay. But what I'm saying is the subscriber count, not the views. Did I even compare the views? I got to look at that. I have to go back over there and look at that. But the subscriber count does not match. It's way off. And I see, remember they had a little spec where they were talking about, not too long ago, where they were talking about people showing their numbers. Why you hiding your numbers? Why you hiding your numbers? Okay, right? So people are not, a lot of people are not showing their numbers, okay? I don't see why it's a big deal, why it should not be a big deal on your subscriber count. It really shouldn't. Okay. And if I look it up, it should match. Because at the end of the day, what counts is those clicks and those views. Okay. And if you're monetized, then that means you're getting you some money. Okay. And at the end of the day, that's what counts. The clicks and the views, the super chat. Okay. The Cash App don't count because that's a whole nother entity right there. Okay. That's no part of YouTube. I'm talking about here on YouTube. Okay. Memberships, that counts. Okay. But the clicks and the views, I've seen people with less than 1,000 subscribers and they got all kind of clicks and views. So when they reach, you got to reach a certain amount of views and you got to reach a certain amount, of subscribers. However, okay, what a lot of people don't realize is if you're getting a lot of views at a consistent level, you don't have to have 1,000 subscribers. Okay. Because see, that's money for YouTube. The more views, the more money, the more clicks and views. You see what I'm saying? That's where the money's at. So that if you have less than 1,000, but you're getting thousands, tens of thousands of views, sheesh, they ain't gonna pass up that money, boo-boo. Yes, but you have to apply for the monetization. But you'd be surprised, okay? Mm-hmm. But you got to have a lot of them, okay? So if you are out there and this applies to you, don't hesitate to apply for monetization, because if you have less than 1,000, but you got the views and you're still getting the views, okay, because YouTube is missing out on money because that's how they get theirs. And there's a lot of exceptions to the rule. Okay, I've been a member since 2011, I think. Yeah, 2011. I wasn't making videos, but I opened up an account. Okay, that counts. Okay, and I haven't checked my views, because the last time I checked, I had over 7 million lifetime views. Okay. And let me tell you something else. I've seen people on here with more subscribers than me, but they had less views. Mm-hmm. Yes, had less views. So it all depends. And those clicks and those views, that's the money. Okay, more money. Okay, yes. So Tasha K, what? Now Tasha K should have plenty. She's got buku millions of views. You know, especially if you're making videos all day. Okay, if you're making videos all day, I know who's a little smart one. The Truth Enterprise. I'm gonna use her as an example. Hopefully, okay, it's okay. Okay, she now what? I lost my chain of thought. You were saying Tasha K, and I said Truth Enterprise. Oof, I lost my train of thought. It was a good one too, y'all. It was a good one. Okay, I'm teaching you. Yeah, over 7 million views. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I was going to tell you. Okay, I know what I was going to say about the Truth Enterprise. Okay, how she makes short videos. She makes short videos, but those videos are getting views. She can make 10 views. She can make 10 videos. Okay. 2 minutes. Say they're 2 minutes. Okay. And say, okay, 10. So say she gets 200 views, and they're the same people watching these videos. That's 2,000 views for that one day. That's 2,000 views. Now, it may not seem like a lot to some of y'all. Well, I'm used to 10,000. I'm just saying. Okay, just an example. Okay, her videos are short, they're to the point. Okay, and she does them throughout the day. Okay, who else does that? That you would be familiar with. Okay, yeah. So she can do hers, do a little clicks and views, okay, and throughout the days, okay, and she can get her count up because rather than be the same people, because see, you know, we're pretty much the same crowd goes go from one channel to another. Okay, like we at the movie studio, that movie's over with. Oh, we all go over here to this one. Okay, this got 6 cinemas. Okay, yeah. So yeah, and then two is you can't judge the person by, oh, she's doing videos, she only got this many, she only got that many. Are you looking at all the videos? Okay, are you looking at all the videos? Yes. Okay, yes. So there it is. Okay, and okay, too many people tooting their own horn. Too many people tooting their own horn. People, that's not entertaining, tooting your own horn all the time. Every time you look around, you're tooting your own horn. Okay, that's a turnoff. Okay, what is that? I guess they would say it's a braggart, but not really a braggart, but just tooting your own horn. Every time you look around, you tooting your own horn. Okay, she's such, you laughing, girl. You know I ain't laughing. Okay, so I'm just saying. Oh wait, I made a okay. Oh, okay. So now let me do my last subject, okay? Because I actually wrote them down, okay, so I can have some content, okay. But I also wanted to update you guys about the COVID-19, okay. Now the COVID-19 and what they're saying about the spread, okay, and they have updated and you know, still wear your mask, still sanitize and everything, keep your hands washed and everything looks good. Contamination surfaces, they're coming to finding that the coronavirus does not last too long outside of moisture. Okay, so like the tables, the food products at the store, okay, you wiping down all your stuff, it's got the virus, okay. No, the germs don't last that long, okay. This germ survives in moisture, your spit and stuff like that, okay, and touching it and contaminating yourself. Yeah, it's on the rise again, okay? And it's on the rise, but there's a lot of knowledge they've gained, okay, in this previous episode. It's going to be on the rise again. So the thing about it is we got these cold air, okay, and yeah, and cold air. It was saying, okay, it was saying something about the cold air expanding or something, okay, but I forgot what that was, so let me talk about what I do know, okay. But they were talking about the different antidotes that they've come up with, like that remdesivir, okay, they're saying is not that effective. I think somebody died. As a matter of fact, some of these trials, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but some of these trials have come to a halt because somebody got sick. Somebody that's doing the trial has got sick. They stop and assess that situation, okay, and decide if they're going to continue or not. Okay, somebody has actually died. Okay, I don't know which one was it, the remdesivir. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you where a lot of people have died is the oxygen. What's the ventilators? The ventilators. A lot of people have died, and unbeknownst to the doctor, because this is new to us. Okay, so what they said is, when the person comes down with the virus, depending on how serious the virus is going to depend on their treatment. Okay? So depending on whether it's mild, moderate, or severe will depend on the type of treatment you give. Because the same treatment they give to someone that's severe is not going to be effective to somebody that's mild. Okay, you think it would cover the whole board. Does this particular virus doesn't work that way. Okay, they can't give severe medication to a mild symptoms. It will do more harm than good. And that's where the ventilators come in. Okay, they found out that putting these people on ventilators was actually doing more harm than good. The ventilator was damaging people's lungs, their heart, and was even killing people. Okay? This ventilator is only for people who are having trouble breathing, which is a severe case. Okay? They are not just giving ventilators to anybody. So all those ventilators that they were calling for, and we're going to need this and that, they don't need them no more. Because now they're realizing that if I put you turned it down, $750, okay? Well, that depends on if you need it. They didn't call me to do that, okay? But I'm telling you, honey, okay, I ain't doing nothing, not at my age. No, ma'am. So, but that's what but you know, it is to science, okay? If you want to donate your body to science, I'm just joking, okay? But anyway, yeah, and there's certain places, in certain states, cities, and places within those states and cities that they are doing trials, okay? And they're paying different amounts, okay? Okay, yeah. So what they're saying, they found out the ventilators are doing more damage if you have a mild or moderate case of COVID-19. If you have a severe case, that's where you're going to need a ventilator, okay? If you're having a severe case and you're having problems breathing, okay? Now, here's another thing they discovered. They also discovered that laying on your stomach helps better than laying on your back. It gives your lungs more room. That's what they say. Okay. It gives your lungs more room. Okay. Because your lungs are back here. Okay. So you don't have the heart and all this stuff laying on your lungs. You just turn over, okay, and you lay on your stomach. And that's how people are in the hospital and they're healing on their stomachs. Okay? So, just thought I'd let you know that. They're also finding out that the virus is spreading when people are indoors, okay? People are indoors, usually at home, okay? And Karen said, oh, hell to the now, okay? So another thing is that being indoors, okay? Now, I can see being indoors can get you infected quicker. If you are with somebody that is infected indoors. Boom! Problem solved, okay? So the thing about it is, if you are a person who has family, has kids, you're living with relatives, everybody going all over the place, you don't know where they've been, okay, but they all come here at night, you may have a problem, okay? You see what I'm saying? So the first thing you want is them to wash their hands before they do anything. Wash their hands. And another thing is to take off their clothes. Okay. They're saying that, yes, it can last on clothes. But like I said, if it's not in a wet environment, okay, the virus doesn't last as long. That's probably why they were saying, remember how they were talking about, oh, on a contaminated surface, the virus can last up to so many hours. Okay, but that's in a controlled environment where they have actually did an experiment and put some COVID on a can of tomato sauce and see how long it was going to sit there. Okay, that's not your typical environment where you're in the stores and the wind is passing and stuff like that, people wiring by and all this stuff. So it's not being realistic. So they called on that too. Okay, so you don't have to go to the extent of wiping the things down, because if there was contamination, by the time it gets to you in the mail or it's on the store shelf, it's already passed through too much to even be a virus. Virus is dead. They are having people catching it. Well, what I think is going on, okay, because it's not really, see, it depends on where they are. It depends on where they are and their lifestyle, okay, if they're going to catch the virus again. It's not as common, but it's known, okay. And I think with this is that they were talking about another form of the virus, because apparently this virus seems to be changing form at a rapid rate, okay, like a cold. Okay, they say you can't catch the same cold twice. So if you got the cold and you just get over it and you catch another cold, you're not the same cold. You see what I'm saying? That's where I'm going here. And well, they're saying the same thing about the virus. So if a person has gotten reinfected, they probably have been reinfected with another coding of the COVID-19. You know? So I think that's what's going on. Okay. So 2 is you got to keep yourself safe. Okay. And be aware of your surroundings. Okay. And you got to take care of yourself, because I work in the store and I see these people. They are very negligent. They don't pay attention. They're not even aware. They like, for instance, I see people walk in my line and they're not even, they know where they're going. They got there. Once they get there, their mind just goes. Okay, they're all up on the person in front of them. Okay, they're just oblivious. They're looking around. They're being nosy. They're next in line, but they're so worried about the other person's conversation that they don't even realize that they're next. Okay, I have to say, are you ready? Okay, to get their attention. Oh yeah, I do it all the time, especially in the self-checkout line. Okay, they're not even paying attention. They're looking around, okay, and don't be standing there talking, okay, because they listening. They so busy listening to somebody else's conversation, or you dealing with another guest, okay, that they can't even see that there's an open terminal here, okay, checkout, and they're next. They're not even watching the kids. See, they're not even watching the kids. Kids running all over. Okay. And they over there. And the kids is, yeah. It is I would say it's airborne. I would definitely say it's airborne because you're spitting. And I tell you, let me tell you something. Wearing these masks. Oh, I got something to tell y'all, honey. Okay, wait, let me get it. Girl, okay, y'all say masks. Where's my mask? Ooh, I was going to get some house shoes that didn't make noise, but how would you know if I was coming back? Okay, this is my mask. Remember my mask I was showing off? I'm scared to put the bad boy on now. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm going to close my eyes when I put this on, but here's the mask. Ain't it cute? Okay. This mask would be perfect. There's a flaw to this mask, and there's a serious flaw, okay? And the flaw is the view. When you look past, can you see? See how see how I'm distorted? See how my face is distorted like that? Because the mask is not clear. It's supposed to be crystal clear. You can see straight through it. Doesn't do that. It's like you got on glasses, okay? And you're trying to be cute, honey, okay? And you know me, I'm a show off. So I'm trying to show off. I wore these 2 days in a row. Child, I ain't been the same all week. All week, my eyes is just going, oh, my head. Okay, you know how you put on somebody else's glasses, and your eyes. Okay, that's how my eyes is feeling. My head, okay, girl. And you know how they tell you don't be wearing other people's glasses. Okay, now these are not prescription, but it's like putting on somebody else's glasses. Okay, it's a nice face covering. Okay, but it ain't gonna hurt your eyes. So people have been asking me in the comment section about where did I get the mask from, and I haven't responded. That is why I haven't responded. The mask is actually dangerous. Okay, the mask is actually dangerous because it can F up your eyes. My eyes are still correcting. I can still feel a little bit, okay? But it took all this week. Oh my God. I even had to take medicine for my head, okay? My eyes was all discombobulated. Now I couldn't even read, okay? I couldn't really read. Trying to be cute. Yes. So what I'm going through now is I've ordered some masks. I've ordered different masks, okay? And they will be up for sale when I get them, okay? But if they meet that one criteria, okay, all the rest of them are good. They fit on like glasses, okay? But you have to be able to see clear, like these right here, okay? Let me show you. These right here. Okay, when I put on these, okay, this I got from the CVS pharmacy. I still got a couple, 2 left because I gave some to my daughter. And they have you peel off the film, okay, and you put it on. You can see clearly through it, okay. Not with this. You can't see clearly, okay. This is more like acrylic. Okay, you know how acrylic is got that glare in there like that? Okay, this right here, I'm looking straight through. So there's the difference. You see what I'm saying? So I know, if only I could hear you laughing, okay? Yeah, girl, I was all discombobulated all week. Yeah, that's why y'all ain't seen me on here, because my head and my eyes, okay, my head stopped bothering, but my eyes, okay, and I was feeling it. I was feeling it. My eyes was crossed. I'm looking at 2 things. I go in the bathroom and the sink is all discombobulated. Girl, luckily, I said, okay, I'm going to wait. Because if this don't clear up, I'm going to have to go to the eye doctor and make sure that I did not mess up my vision permanently. That's how serious this is. Okay? I see I'm shaking. I'm shaking the table and this camera is shaking. That's how serious it was. I was just like this, okay. I don't even know if my eyes was crossed. Nobody told me, okay. But anyway, it felt like it. I'm telling you. So I'm glad I'm better too, okay. But I'm still feeling it. My eyes right here, they feel a little hurt right there, okay. But before it was all up in here, okay, all right. Oh, girl, okay, yes. And that's like that feeling when you put on the wrong glasses, okay, but it didn't leave. It's like the feeling stayed there. You know, you take the glasses off and it's gone, your eyes straighten up, okay, but this not, girl, okay, okay, yes. I couldn't even see out my little my reading glasses. I was discombobulated. Oh, just girl. Okay. So that's why I haven't responded to your comments. Where did you get that mask? It's nice. It's pretty cool. But that is one defect, okay, and it's a major one. It's not a minor one. It is a major one. You can, yeah, and you definitely can't wear it driving, period. Okay, so you can't drive with these, period. Okay, so there it is. That's that. Okay. Yeah, so I'm telling you. So that's why you haven't seen this on there. Okay, now, was I going to say anything else? That was pretty much it on what I had to say. That was a lot. Okay, that was a lot to say. Yeah, they need to discontinue that. You know, now here's the thing. I got this off of YouTube, okay? And I don't know how to tell the person that, you know, those glasses you selling, you know? Y'all got something, a sentence or something I can say? I'm not going to go, you know, oh, this shit is whack, and I'm not going to put them on blast. But, you know, these, yeah. And I did mention the name, okay, when I first showed them, I did mention the name in the channel. So, I'm telling you, okay, see the stuff I go through for you guys, okay? And now I got a bunch of masks coming. They're all different kind of masks. It's the same purpose, okay, and it's the same, pretty much the same design, and that's like this, pretty much the same design, where you wear them like, you know, glasses, okay, and you got that clear over your face, okay, right. So my thing is that I think a lot of people are trying to jump on the bandwagon, so I'm just a little bitty old grain of sand, okay, in a big old pot. So they're going to get the people that got the money that's order big orders first. You know, here's the thing about that, Karen, okay? I'm pretty sure when they made this, they knew that. And they may have made up a whole bunch and they're trying to get it out, because if somebody will buy it, they're going to get off the money. You know how like you go to the store and something's marked down because it might be some kind of damage or it's irregular and they mark it down? Well, that's the same thing they do with stuff like this, okay? And so now the person that spent their money and they got to get rid of them, okay? And yeah. No, I can't cut or trim out the eye area. That's like cutting wood, girl. Let me show you. Girl. Yeah, it's acrylic. Girl. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And see, I don't know where they got these from, but I assume they got them from China somewhere, okay, because that's where everything's coming from, okay. And the thing about it is, they sell anything, they ship anything, okay, right? And then when it gets over here, okay, is another story. However, this is a private seller selling it on YouTube. Like a lot of people selling stuff on YouTube, lipsticks and stuff. There's people actually selling stuff, okay, taking advantage and selling makeup palettes and stuff like that to their subscribers. Okay, fine, that's fine. But this right here, yeah, this just not gonna work. And I'm pretty sure they tested it. And here's the reason why I say I know it's been tested. You know how you have something and okay, or okay, just like the lipstick. You got the batch of lipstick and your lipstick, you know, got it together. You got a color, one color, 4 colors, okay, and you getting it in the mail. Your shipment is finally coming in. They got your stuff and everything. And then, okay, you're going to try it. That's the first thing you're going to do is get your shit and open it like a regular person would open it and put it on their lips. Okay. And only to find out that the color's not accurate. Okay. Or it's not as pigmented as you told them to make it. And you advertised it would be. You see what I'm saying? So I know you tried it out. That's the way I feel about it, okay? Don't quote me on that because that's the way I feel about it. I'm using my common sense that if I order something and I'm going to sell it, okay, that I haven't tried it. What would you be selling it for if you haven't tried it yourself? You know, so. And then 2 is, now here's another thing you could do. You can have an inspector in China, okay? Now, I don't know how good that's going to go, but you can have an inspector in China, okay? They even have a list of inspectors that you can go from and hire an inspector to inspect your stuff before it is shipped out. Good luck with that because I would tell you, okay, matter of fact, you can give me some money, okay, for me to pass this through, and they can give me some money, okay, for passing it through. How about that? Okay, and you get your products. But when you get them, of course, if they're not what they're supposed to be, you can fire the inspector, okay, but there's your money because the folks in China ain't giving you no refunds. We know how that is, okay. But you can get a trustworthy inspector to inspect your goods before they come to see if it's good or not. But that costs money. It's a moneymaker. And everybody's buying them for the mask of the year. Okay? Mask of the year. So yeah, so I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, and I'm waiting on some masks, and I believe I ordered some like this, but my thing is, I don't know if these are scratched up now. Okay, see, I see the scratches. Yeah, and then 2 is that was another thing I was concerned about, is it getting scratched up because this is acrylic, okay, plastic, and you get it strict. Okay, but this is what I was going with. What I was going with, okay, and I'm gonna get off of here. That's something. Yeah, you can hire Trump to be the inspector. Girl, who gonna hire Trump to be an inspector? Man, please. Yeah, it's a moneymaker. Okay, it's definitely a moneymaker. It's been a moneymaker for a long time. They got people selling masks on their channel, and they making money off of it too. Yeah. Okay. So now, what I was going to say about the mask, okay, and they were talking about, somebody had mentioned on here about, we were talking about how long the virus lasts and all this kind of stuff, you know, right? Now, I don't know if it's of you who have those clear masks. You know what I'm talking about, okay? But look at here. Can you see that? That's my mouth, okay? That's my mouth. You know, now the lipstick, see if you can see that. Okay. Ooh, it's all just nasty. Okay. Now you can see some lipstick stains. Okay. Some lipstick colors where it actually touched my lips. Okay. But without it touching my lips, I can see. Let's see if you can see. If you can see the. Okay. Maybe right there. maybe right there. I'm trying to see if you could, okay, well, you can see the nastiness up there, okay? But included in this nastiness is all these spit. This is spit, saliva, okay? This is spit on here that has come out of my mouth just from me talking, okay? So I want you to imagine that being on your mask. The mask you put over your mouth, the cloth mask you're putting over your mouth, okay, is spit all on it. And I wash this. I wash it, and when I go in the bathroom on break, I wash it with soap and water, and it still gets like this. So imagine how much spit is on your mask. You can't see it. You can't feel it because it's dry now, okay? But I just want you to get a visual, okay? So that is why it is pretty much good for you to change your mask every day, because you're wearing the same spit from yesterday. And I know out of sight, out of mind, it's not there. I don't see it and I don't feel it, but it's there. Okay. And that's what they were talking to you about when you're just talking like I'm talking. Now, I have a strong voice. Okay. The stronger your voice when you talk, the further your spit flies out. I know. Okay. This is an educational, okay, tutorial on spit. Okay. But if you're one of those soft talkers and you just talk softly, okay, well, it's less likely to fly. Okay, the stronger your voice, the further it flies out. Okay. That's why they don't want you singing, because singing is the strongest your voice is when you sing. Okay, just like when you yell, the spit that flies out your mouth is thrust out further. Oh, I just seen one in the air over there, but it's thrust further, okay? Which means it travels further. You can contaminate people over there. Well, not way over there, but I mean, 6 feet apart. How about that? Okay. That's why they're telling people to wear a mask, because regardless of what you say or how you feel or what you think or what you see or you don't see, when you talk, saliva, spit particles fly out your mouth, okay? And usually they're microscopic, but they are there, okay? And that's the whole point. And, right, 23 different washable masks. That's right, okay? Wear one a day, because what you're doing is it's already contaminated. Okay, it's contaminated. Not only is it contaminated, but these masks we are wearing, if we're going to work, we're wearing them all day. So imagine how much contamination is on your mask. Okay, I know it's nasty. And I know y'all probably going like, ooh, when you think about it. But we got to be realistic about this, okay? And knowledge is power. And I just wanted to put that out there. And so when you have these clear masks, okay, you can really see it. I see people with the clear mask, and I can see all the spit marks around here on the mouth, and they can go up, okay, but I can see it, So I just wanted to put that out there, and that's very important information for you to know and for you to understand just how far these particles can fly. And then when it's airy and cold weather is lighter, so it's going to go even further. Okay. Yeah. Just thought I'd put that out there. And 2 is you want to be cautious, because they just don't have one strand of the virus. They have multiple strands of the virus. So with that said, okay, with all that said, stay blessed.